Hello and welcome to Jumpin' Johnny Gaming Retro Walkthroughs. This Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remastered video is the 7th part of the 100% walkthrough. This video series will cover everything you need to do in the game to get every achievement or trophy. This part we will be getting a classic Final Fantasy staple, an airship, recruit a new party member, and get a lot more Magicite and plot details. Head back down to Jador and head up to the mansion at the top of the town and talk to the impresario that's pacing up and down, and then as you leave the mansion you will find a letter. Exit the town, then head all the way down to get to the opera house and speak to the impresario. Take the bottom right exit and then the right hand side door and speak to Celise. Then, as Celise, you can read what you have to do next in the book and exit to the stage at the top left. The three lines that you have to say are, "Oh my hero," "I'm the darkness," and "must my." Then press the button shown 3 times to continue the play. As Locke, head down and pick up the letter. Go back to the top where the rest of your party is and speak to the impresario. You got 5 minutes to stop Ultros, which is plenty of time. Then go to the top right door and press the very right switch and then go through the top left door. You have to quickly reach Ultros at the top of this area. There will be rats running around, which will be a battle when they touch you. They are not hard to kill, but make sure you are all healed before you interact with Ultros. You have Goitas, the yellow rat. These are more powerful of the 2 rats, and they will resurrect any stunners you defeat, so always target them first. They are weak to ice, and the other rats, which made its debut in Final Fantasy II, and they are weak against fire. Ultros hits hard with his attacks. Use Kira and Esper to help with healing. He uses ink that can blind, also muddle and imp. He can cast acid rain as well. He's weak to fire. Sabin's fire knuckle with the hyper wrist accessory will do a lot of damage. Use chainsaw, blazing fist, and make sure to heal if you have to. You are now in Empire territory. There are 6 enemies to get here for the bestiary. The first one you can face is Jokers. They are weak to lightning and poison. They can use acid rain on the second and third turns. Another new enemy you can face is Dons. Not a powerful enemy, but has high HP. It has a rare steal of a tiger mask, a good helmet for Sabin and Gao. Another new enemy you can face is Lit War Chickens. They always attack in packs. If there is one on its own, or any of them are confused, they can cast Quake, so avoid these situations or cast Float on your party. They are weak to ice. Another new enemy you can face is Wyverns. They made their debut in the original Final Fantasy and last appeared in Final Fantasy V. They are weak to ice. They have a rare steal of Dragon Boots. If left alone, they will do a very deadly move that will reduce all the party's HP to very low. In the desert area you will find bugs. They always attack in groups and they are deadly, as if they are hit by a physical attack, they can counter with a move that can petrify you. So be fast and use attacks that hit them all. They are weak to ice. Head into the nearby town. There is new weapons and armor to buy. Stock up on items, and in the weapon shop, the pot in the top right corner will have a hidden item, and in the armor shop will be 2 chests that will be empty, but still counts towards the treasure chests total. Go into the relic shop and then up to the top, and in the clock on the right hand side is a hidden item, and then exit the shop, and to the right of the inn is a hidden item in a barrel, and then leave the town. Head to the very bottom left of the continent and enter the town. Go to the left, and in a box is a hidden item. There is new stuff you can buy, and at the bottom right of the town, in a box, is another hidden item. The last enemy you can get for your bestiary is grassworms. They seem to be a rare creature to get, and I had trouble making it appear. They only appeared in this small tree section that's to the left of Vector. Vector is our next location. They are weak to fire, and they can cause berserk. Then head to the location in the middle of the continent, Vector, and head to the top right corner, and there will be soldiers blocking the path you need to take. Talk to the returner that's behind the crate, and he will distract them for you. Then jump on the crate, and head up further to the top right to enter the facility. There is 13 treasure chests, 12 enemies, and 5 bosses. To get, this is a one-time area, so make sure you get everything. 2 new enemies you can face in the factory is bestiaries. A lot of enemies in this dungeon share the same weakness, and that is lightning. If they are on their own, they can cause confuse. Then you have sergeants. Sergeants' enemies made their debut in Final Fantasy II and last appeared in Final Fantasy. They are weak against lightning. They can cause silence, and you can steal tents from them. Go down the stairs and head through the pipe straight ahead, and go down the belt for the first chest. It contains a flame sword that in battle can cast fire when you hit an enemy. Go slightly up to the red arrow to grab the hook to take you over to the other side, and then walk all the way to the right and down a pipe to get a chest. Go back up the pipe you come from and go down the next one on the left, and that will bring you to the lower section. There will be a chest on the left, and then go right for another chest containing a thunderblade. Really handy in this dungeon. It sometimes can cast thunder on an opponent on strike. Head down for a chest, interact with the belt to the left to be taken to the next floor, then head to the bottom left for the next chest. Head right and go down the second corridor. A new enemy you can face is proto-armors. Weak against lightning, and you might want to cast silence on them, which will take a few of their good attacks away. They can cause darkness and counter physical attacks. Head down through a secret path and down and left for a chest for a golden helm. Good armor which Celise wears all the golden items from this dungeon. Another new enemy you can face is Onion Knights. They attack in large groups. They can use Imp and self-destruct. Use Lightning, Rising Phoenix, and Edgar's Flash. From the previous chest, head up through the doorway and then right. Stick by the bottom wall and you will see a door. Go through it and then left and tap up to get a chest. Then go back through the door, up the stairs on the right, and on the left hand side is another chest to get. Head back left and up the corridor, then go up to the top left corner up the stairs and through the door to get to the previous floor and get the chest. Then go down the lift and go back around and exit back to the next floor again. Head up and right and you'll see a lot of crates. In between the middle of the crates, to access a pipe, go down and right and get 2 chests. Go back in the pipe and head down, and that will take you back to the start of the room. And go to where the belt is processing Magitek armors and interact so you ride along with them. This will take you to a cutscene. Then head down and take the conveyor down to the next section. And before you talk to the Espers, there is a one-time enemy encounter in this section, and it's the classic Final Fantasy enemy, the Flan, which has appeared since the original Final Fantasy, and last appeared in Final Fantasy V. Unlike most appearances, these Flans are weak against basic physical attack, and it's 6 you will face in one battle, as 2 will appear after you defeat 1, then 3 more will appear. They have a rare steal of Magicite shards. These items will call a random Esper in battle, and even ones you haven't got yet. Talk to the Esper to the left to get into a boss battle. This is a classic summoned monster, Ifrit, which made its debut in Final Fantasy III and last appeared in Final Fantasy V. Ifrit is weak to ice. If you use magic 3 times, it will cast a powerful spell. Use Celi's Runic and Raging Fist and Chainsaw. After 5 turns, you will face Shiva instead, another classic summon who made the same appearances as Ifrit. If that happens, use fire magic and abilities. Like I did, you can defeat Ifrit before Shiva appears, but she will unlock for the bestiary regardless. Talk to the Espers and they will turn to Magicite. Don't forget to take them. Ifrit, when summoned, casts a fire spell on all enemies, and you can learn Fire, Fire and Drain, and get +1 strength when leveling. Shiva, when summoned, casts an ice spell on all enemies, and you learn Blizzard, Blizzara, Osmos, Rasp and Cure. Osmos is a spell that steals MP from an enemy and gives it to a caster. Rasp is a new spell to the series, and it takes away MP from an enemy, and the spell is useful against enemies who die when they have no MP. Head through the door Shiva was blocking. Try not to have any characters that are multiples of 5, 10, 15 or 20, as your whole party could be wiped. And then head up the steps. There's 2 enemies that only appear in this area. The first new enemy you can face is Trappers. They are weak against lightning and you want to take them out as soon as you can. The first turn they cast level 5 Death, the second turn level 4 Flare, and the third turn level 3 Confuse. The second new enemy you can face is Generals. They made their debut in Final Fantasy II and last appeared in Final Fantasy IV. They have high defense and they cast Protect on themselves. They are also weak against poison. Go up the floor and enter the door at the top. Then go past the glass tubes and on the last one on the left, head down to a secret area and get the treasure. Again, there's 2 enemies to get here only in this area, and get them both before moving on. The first is called Lenargia, flying enemies. They are weak in general but are capable of a move which halves the target's HP. Just use normal attacks. The chest contains a good sword and is capable of causing petrify. The second enemy you can get on this floor is Destroyers. Unlike most enemies in this dungeon, it will absorb lightning. Use other strong spells and the usual attacks. Head up and confront the boss blocking the door. Number 24 seems to be an experiment of the Magicite. It's capable of doing most of the elemental spells and will do barrier change every now and again, which changes its strengths and weaknesses. The boss is vulnerable to sleep and imp. Imp is a good one as it won't cast magic when it's an imp, but it will do critical physical attacks instead. It has a rare steal of the really good Blood Sword. Head through the now unlocked door and then interact with the locked door. After the cutscene, you will get 6 more Magicite. The first summon is Unicorn, which did appear as an animal for the Ranger class in Final Fantasy V. When summoned, it heals most status effects. It teaches the spells Cura, Isuna, Dispel, Protect, and Shell. Good magic for a character to learn. The second summon, Maduin, who is Tara's father. He casts non-elemental damage when summoned, and he teaches the spells Fire, Thunderer, and Blizzara. A good summon to teach these elemental spells quickly to a party member. The third summon, Catoplipas, which made its debut as an enemy in Final Fantasy III, and was a summon in Final Fantasy V. When summoned, it can cause Petrify to enemies. It has a 10% boost to HP when leveling up. It teaches the spells Bio, Break, and Death. Break can cause Petrify, and Death can cause instant death. The fourth summon is Phantom. When summoned, it casts Invisible to the whole party. This is useful for when you are facing enemies or bosses that only uses physical attacks. It has a 10% MP level up, and teaches the spells Gravity, Vanish, and Berserk. The fifth summon is Carbuncle, which appeared as a summon in Final Fantasy V. When summoned, cast Reflect on the whole party, and is a very useful summon. Plus, it teaches a lot of good spells: Reflect, Haste, Protect, Shell, and Teleport. The final summon is Bismarck. When summoned, will deal water damage to all enemies. It has +2 strength when leveling up, which is really good when you want to build a really strong physical attacker. It teaches the spells Fire, Thunder, Blizzard, and Raise. Heal using the bucket and you can save, and make a separate save just in case, as you can potentially miss an enemy on the ride out of the facility. Talk to Sid again and you ride on the minecart. Now you have 5 battles, and 4 are normal battles, and it's random on how many and what the 2 enemies you face. There's a possibility you don't get the red version of the Magna Roder. If that happens, load up the save and do the minecart section again. As mentioned, there's 2 enemies you can face. The first is the purple Magna Roder, which is weak to fire. It sometimes can cast level 2 magic. The second, the red Magna Roder, is weak to ice. The end of the minecart section, you will face another experiment boss. Don't use ice as it absorbs it. It will cast stop and counters physical attacks with Blood Feast, which heals the boss. If you take out both its blades, it will attack with a strong wind attack, so leave its blades alone and concentrate on the main section. It has a rare steel of the Kazikiri, a good wind elemental katana, but if you take too long on the boss, it will do a move that will wipe your whole party. Fire is good to use, and the usual Raging Fist and Chainsaw. Time to escape Vector by going directly to the bottom, and make sure you save, as it's not over for boss battles. Also, don't leave Vector without getting the Chaser enemy in a random battle. It is weak to lightning and water. It uses discords to half a party member's level. It can summon more enemies on defeat, more Onion Knights if it's with Onion Knights, and Trappers if it's on its own. After you meet up with Setzer, you escape on the airship, but Kefka sends a couple of robotic arms to stop you. You will be joined by Setzer in your party. He has a new class called Gambler. He uses gambling items and daggers as weapons. His special ability is Slot, and it's random what you get depending on what you get on the slots. It can either heal the party, a magic non-elemental attack to all enemies, summon a random Esper, or instant death to all enemies. You're up against two cranes. Don't use lightning on the left crane or you'll get a powerful attack as a counter, and the same if you use fire on the right crane. Take out the right crane first, as it's weak against lightning and you should have lots of lightning spells. They are both weak to water. Keep using your normal powerful attack and Setzer slots every time. Now you are controlling Morden in a flashback of Terra's past. Exit the house, go up the middle area and rescue the human. Talk to the human in bed, then go up in the middle section again, and then right up and talk to the human. Then in the next scene, exit the house and then go up the middle section again. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, where there are more complete retro walkthroughs plus achievement and trophy guides, secrets and tips from the latest releases. Thanks for watching.